you Alright, let's get going. Let me change a couple items here. We'll make this full screen. It looks like I need to reinitialize my webcam. There we go. Alright. Here we are. What is this, day 5 of this game? Maybe? Day 5, that sounds right. It's either day 5 or day 6, I think. Gonna continue our playthrough of this game, and then play a little Sun in the Skies a little later. I played Sun in the Skies yesterday, really enjoyed it. Very, very cool game, very entertaining, very, chill, very relaxed. Got some crazy load screen music going on here. Alright, so last time, as the map freezes, last time we finished clearing out the Mournwood all in here, and we fought Aedirn, that elf, who was a lion sack of shit basically the whole time. So we're trying to get here, but there's a lot of countryside for us to see still, so probably we'll try to get here today and clear everything else out and see where we're at then. I know we have 2 maps that we have not found where they are yet. I haven't noticed anything that looks like either of these yet, so we'll see. So for now, let's go do this puzzle battle and get this loot, and then we'll come get this stuff. Is this some kind of troll, looks like? I can't remember where I put my camera in this game. Is this interfering with anything? I don't think it is. I've come across many trolls in my travels. Some were friendly, eager to lend aid. Others, such as the one Meave encountered in war-torn Aedirn, viewed humans differently, as, say, a tasty ingredient for soup. Eliminate the she-troll, keep all your allies alive. Okay, so this will be custom deck, 1 round, special rules apply, puzzle match. Okay. If humans hurt troll bad, troll make strange glowy stick go zap. Scepter of Storms. Order damage the lowest units by 3. Repeat this until all charges are depleted. Every turn on turn start increase charge by count by... Ooh, that's kind of strong. So I'm guessing if I hit her, she uses this. And she can do it as many times as there are charges. So I think the Wagenberg is the way to go. We may want to put a Grey Ally out first, actually. A Grey Rider out first.
As you command.
Maybe both of them? Yeah, I think so.
Naturally. At once.
I think so, because then I can put the wagon bird down and they'll both jump up. Okay. Now I wonder... These aren't going to move anymore, I don't think.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I think I've done this wrong already. I think because it expends the Wagenberg's armor. I think I gotta do this now. And then the troll's gonna kill these two and they're gonna damage it back. So that's gonna be 5, 10, 15, and then I can throw this one down and do it again. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, I can't. The Wagenberg died. Okay. So we can't let the Wagenberg die. So I think we do 1 Grey Rider.
I live to serve you.
Put the Wagenberg down.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
Why is that not... Why is that killing the Wagenberg? I don't think I understand how the scepter works. Damage the lowest units by 3.
Can't take it anymore.
So why is this hitting... Why is it killing... I don't understand why it's hitting the Wagenberg. Is it because it's killing the other guys? It must be because it's killing the other ones. So maybe we have to do this.
I live to serve you. Can't take it anymore. Without hesitation. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am. Company! Forward march!
Oh, that would have killed it, though. I don't understand. That would have killed it. That when those guys died, that would have killed it. Keep all your allies alive? Maybe it's about shuffling them correctly. So I got up to, what, 18 there? So I did something incorrectly.
Yes?
Let's try this.
I live to serve you. Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
That might have been wrong.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Oh, I bet I need to put the war wagons back here and push these guys forward. Let's try this.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Only got to 16. 4. This is a maxed row though, so I couldn't have put Reynard here. Okay, so maybe let's try just
Without hesitation.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
As you command.
This is really tricky. I'm not sure what to do.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
I gotta get the Wagenberg to 20 armor, I think, somehow.
We must trust each other.
Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to attack twice with the Wagenberg. I don't think that I'm supposed to do that. We can try it. Let's try it.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
That just kills the thing. Okay, so there's no way to tell if I'm supposed to be using the death rattle on these infantrymen. I've just got to figure out how. I think I have to have this out first. And then let's put a Grey Rider
As
down.
you command.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Naturally. At once.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
We must trust each other.
$16 is as high as I can get it right now. That's as high as I've gotten it. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Let's do Grey Riders.
Naturally. At once.
Oh, no, wait, I've got a better idea. Let's try Wagenburg. Grey Riders.
Naturally. At once. Yes?
And then War Wagon.
Can't take it anymore.
And then bump this back. Oh, I see, I think. I gotta play this now.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a warfire.
And then I gotta move this one.
Company!
And now
Forward march!
now I gotta shuffle them. That was really the exact same, but I think that that's the right idea, is I've got to get them, like, shuffling back and forth somehow. I think I gotta play a War Wagon on the back row. Let's see, let me try... Let's try
I live to serve you.
Let's try Grey Riders.
Without hesitation.
Let's drop Wagenburg. Let's drop a War Wagon here.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a warfire.
Let's jump that guy up. I need to jump the Grey Riders back to here somehow. Maybe I do this.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
There we go. Gosh, that was tricky. Really tricky. Alright. This card has been added to your army and can be found in the command tab. Nice. I wonder how that... This no good, hole in Bridgie now. When Bridgie bad, Uman's no go. No go on Bridgie, no pay shinies. No pay shinies, Uman's only good for soupy soup. Splashy, splashy. I wonder how that synergizes with our deck. That's Scepter thing. Permanent resilience. Order damage the lowest enemy unit by 2. Repeat charges until charges are depleted. Oh, so you can just give it the order. That's probably pretty good. I'm probably going to put that in. Let's put that in. Is this a trinket? No, it's a... It's one of these. What do we call this? I can't have 2 of these. Oh, I don't know. This is such a good banner. Trophy. Getting to use her ability more rapidly is pretty awesome. This is pretty awesome too, though. Maybe we should try it. We'll try it. What else is going on in here? What do I have an exclamation point? That looks like it could backfire pretty easily. Play a random gold card from each deck. Okay. I think that's all that's new. Any more upgrades we can get at the moment? That's pretty expensive. Increases our recruit cap. We can afford this one right now. Gain 2 recruits after every battle 1. Maybe we should just go ahead and do this. It's not that expensive. I might do this as well. Really increase our recruits. Yeah. We might regret it, but we'll see. Alright, let's get out of the camp. Let's get a move on. What do we got to get here? We got some loot and some kind of point of interest here.
The burning fields and orchards spewed thick black smoke, turning day into darkest night. Riding in the middle of her caravan, Meve could see neither its head nor its rear. Reynard ordered the men to keep formation and march in silence.
Eyes open, fore and aft. The foe might well use these conditions to spring a trap.
When a scout's shrill horn cut through the silence, Meve immediately galloped to the front of the column. She found herself in a pile of red-hot coals that had once been peasants' huts.
What the devil happened here?
Bodies lay amid the ashes, barefoot men in nightshirts as if caught in their sleep. Meve deemed them yet more victims of the black-clad invaders, but Gascon had another interpretation.
Look at the arrows. Imperial issue? Not hardly. Nor are they the type the Scoia'tael favour. And the tracks in the mud, the attackers fought not in formation, but man to man. Bandits. It must have been.
Reynard,
Well, he would
standing
know,
next
right?
to him, nodded in agreement.
Gascon can be relied on here. After all, he knows of what he speaks.
An uncomfortable
Being a
silence
bandit
fell
himself.
over the group, ending only when Meve ordered the scouts to determine the direction of the bandits' tracks. They returned to report the killers were hiding somewhere to the north.
Okay. New markers added. That's probably the bandits up there. Is that all the loot around here? Yeah, looks like it. What do we have
I'm
here?
going no further, and I'd advise you to do the same. Bandits took the fort to the north.
Was nearly home. Go to Aedirn, they said. Was nearly home. Nearly with my dear wife.
Oh, we missed something. We're going back. I kind of wish it like when I send the scouts out, I wish it showed me the area they looked in, like a circle around me or something. Like when I click this, so I had an idea of like what all was searched. Because I don't really know where they go.
Another dead end. How the demons do I get out of here? How do I quit this place for good? Curse every land. Smoke everywhere. Smoke everywhere. Billows of it. Stings your eyes and scratches at your throat.
That should increase our morale, that's good. We needed that. Let's see what these bandits have to say for themselves.
The scouts reported the bandits who attacked
what's
the
up,
village
Noakes?
that night
I played
now
Sunless
occupied a
Skies
fort the
yesterday. I'm gonna play it
Aedirnians
again
had
this
hastily
afternoon, I think.
abandoned during their retreat.
Really fun,
They'll have
really
crossbows,
relaxing game.
arbalists, ballistae. The bandits are armed to the teeth.
The scouts report the bandits who attacked the village at night now occupied a fort the Aedirnians had hastily abandoned during their retreat. They left crossbows, arbalists, ballista. The bandits are armed to the teeth. I'm gonna play it, I think, in like an hour and a half or so. I was enjoying my playthrough. I'll get back into it.
What's more, according to the local folk, they had a witch among them. In light of these reports, Meave's advisors debated whether it was worth risking a fight with the brigands.
Let's call it as it is.
Gascon said.
The game's not worth the candle.
Game?
Rayla said, struggling to swallow her anger.
They slaughtered an entire village. We cannot let them get away.
I'm kind of on Rayla's side with this one.
The stage seemed set for a long debate, when Meave pounded her fist on the table.
I am a queen, for God's sakes. I shall not cower before common rogues, even if the entire conclave of mages stands with them. Reynard, have the men prepare their arms.
Reynard saluted and left the tent. If one had seen him then, he would have sworn the grizzled soldier smiled to himself, beaming with pride in his ruler.
Her countenance grim, Meave peered at the fort's walls. The seizure of this fortress was of no strategic importance. Indeed, some might even call it a wholly unnecessary risk, but not Meave. Rather than drive off the invaders, these brigands took advantage of the confusion to murder and steal from their compatriots. The Queen refused to sit idly in the face of such depravity. Killing is not the solution to everything. Special rules shorten battle. Killing is not the solution to everything. What does that mean? I know absolutely nothing about this engagement. They don't have a leader. Okay, well I got Black Raylo, that's good. I don't need Xavier in my hand. I don't want the Alchemist. I don't think I need that. We got one bomber. Infiltrators, okay. This is pretty good. This seems like a good start. Let's go with this.
Your Grace, I saw flashes of light inside the fort.
Surrender while you can!
Oh, so we shouldn't kill this one because it'll go back into her deck. Okay. Let's get Rayla out.
I'll fight to my last breath.
Whenever the enemy leader is used, to repeat the deploy ability? Whenever the enemy leader is used. Does that mean I use my power? What does that even mean?
My pain serves a purpose. Without hesitation.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Catch!
I smell a leak.
I don't know. This is an interesting battle.
Go, hop, hop.
Uh-oh. He took fire damage. Oh,
Must
shoot. He
find a
took it
gap in the
twice?
fortifications.
How did that happen? Maybe I should... This is gonna buff this guy when I do it. I think. Yes, okay, good. Oh, I should have laid this first. Oh well.
Yeah, yeah!
That's nice.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Did you hear that? A kind of incantation.
Oh, something healed him.
Something's not right. They should be dead with those wounds.
The witch healed him.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Eh?
That was nice. It killed those three before she healed. The fire killed those three. Very fortunate for us. This is going pretty well, unless there's some trick hidden up the sleeve of this thing.
Ah, should have listened to me old lady.
This is going to do a lot of damage in a second. Three, 6, 7.
Juiciest leaks in town, get him here.
We're so far ahead, I can't see how we could lose this.
Salty winds are blowing.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am. Can't take it anymore. You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Man, the fire's so strong.
Hungry like a wolf, I am.
And we win!
That was your grace.
We beat the witch.
They battled long and hard to take the fort. Meve could have sworn she saw bandits stalking its ramparts. Bandits who moments before had taken a bolt to the head. By all rights, a mortal wound.
What the devil is going on here?
She swore as she took cover behind her shield. The secret was unraveled only after the battle's conclusion. Meve's soldiers dragged before her a grey-haired woman in colored robes. The aura radiating from her left no doubt. They had fought a sorceress. It was her healing spells that enabled the bandits to hold off their attack for so long.
Why is she helping bandits?
What is your name, sorceress?
Ispel of Tretagor.
Tretagor.
I take it you did not keep company with bandits willingly.
Not at all. They kidnapped me and forced me to aid them.
Okay.
Forced? I do not understand. As a woman fluent in the arcana of magic,
Arcana.
you could have freed yourself with
Arcana.
little effort.
True, I could have. But I would have had to kill, and I swore never to use my talents to harm another.
Isn't that like kind of what you did when you healed all the bandits and then they kept attacking us?
Not even in self-defense.
Not even then.
All right, well, join the
Then
party,
we live in
Ispel.
truly unfortunate times. War rages all around. You cannot hide from it.
So be it. Then I must entrust myself to the care of the gods.
Or a passing queen.
You stand before Meve, by divine right ruler of Lyria and Rivia. We seek the lord of these lands, Demavend.
Oh, forgive me for not recognizing you, your grace. You do not look like a ruler. More like a mercenary.
That's kind of accurate at the moment.
Nor do you look like a sorceress.
True, milady. Forgive me. I meant no offense.
I accept your apology, and would gladly welcome you into our ranks. Truth be told, a skilled worker of magic would prove most useful to us.
Thank you, my lady. But you must know, an army is no place
Where the
for
hell are
me.
you going to go otherwise, lady?
Should you wish it not, you needn't fight. We have many civilians among our ranks
who do their part in the slaughter.
You had indirect guilt in the
Indirect
battle
guilt
against
is
us.
enough.
My soldiers do not slaughter. They fight.
Lofty words, but the result is the same.
Kind of a hypocrite,
Piles
Ispel.
of corpses.
Well, a bandit I am not. I shall not force you. Reynard, prepare the men to march on.
Of course, but if I may, perhaps Xavier might have a look at the war machines we captured. He may find some parts of use.
Meve followed Reynard's suggestion. Xavier went to work.
Get it going, Xavier.
Yes, your grace.
Gods. What happened to him?
He was in Rosberg when the stronghold fell. Nearly burned alive.
How are you healing him?
The medics recommended regular poultices of dog's tallow, but whether they've any effect...
Of course they've no effect. For such wounds. How he must suffer.
In the day he reveals nothing. But at night one awakes to hear him sob with pain. You see? I need healers.
I shall go with you. But never shall I use magic to take a life. Do I make myself clear?
Oh god, we convinced her.
Yes, you have put it quite plain.
Can she
and rather
heal Xavier,
bluntly.
though?
Forgive me, your grace. It has been long since I played the host. I forget the custom.
Your spells mean more to me than your manners. Welcome to our ranks, Isbel.
Isbel sat in one of their wagons and shut her tired eyes. Her long grey hair seemed to flutter ever so slightly, though there was neither wind nor breeze.
Okay. Do no harm achievement. Nice. Okay, we got a new card for that, which is nice. We got some loot. Looks like we have a missive or something. A report. His Royal Highness Demavend, King of Aedirn, Lord of Dol Blathana, to all garrisons in Lower Aedirn. Your orders are as follows. Abandon border forts at once and make haste to Aldersburg. Massive reinforcements necessary. The enemy prepares to launch a siege. Okay. Let's look at this card we just got. Isbel. Order. Boost allies at random by the total damage taken during this battle. Huh. That seems good. Oh my god, it takes 22 of our space. Okay, we gotta get this up higher. So we can get her in. That seems like a really good... Seems like a great card. I'm just gonna be honest. What is it? Why is it saying that I have something else to look at? Oh, okay. Lyrian Pathfinders. Clear all row effects from your side. Oh shoot, this looks awesome. After 3 turns on turn start, draw the top card from your deck. Ooh, we need one of these! Pitfall Trap. Damage all units on this row by 2. Whenever a unit appears on this row, damage it by 2. That seems good too. Field Medic, we know about the Field Medic. We gotta get our recruit cap up so I can get one of these in my deck and get that healer in my deck. Something going on in the mess tent. Let's talk
Mom, it's good you're here.
Did she call her
You
mom?
ought to speak.
Yes? Concerning what?
I've spent time with your troops, dressing their wounds, treating them.
Happy to hear it.
Oops.
They're good folk, one and all.
Yes, precisely. In fact, too good to die in a senseless war.
Not certain I understand.
The Imperial army's enormous. Just how enormous we know, both. Had you all the Norse kings at your side, victory would still be unsure. Yet you fight alone. Know well you cannot rely on them.
Agreed. Nilfgaard's far better equipped and greatly outnumbers us. Yet, though try, they cannot be everywhere at once. They've stretched their forces thin, too thin. An error I aim to exploit.
You may be right. I hope you are. The lives of those you lead depend on it. You're proud, persistent, and sure of yourself. Just as I was.
You're not talking about Minecraft Dungeons? I saw
It may
somebody
work in
streaming
your
it
favor. Only time can
yesterday.
tell.
It looks like it's basically Minecraft Diablo, from what I can tell, or PoE or something like that. Is it on some kind of game portal, or is it like you have to buy it through Mojang's Minecraft nonsense? How does that work? Can I like buy it on Steam or something?
Meanwhile, how might I help?
You're no village witch, no healer. That much is clear.
Okay.
But nor do you look like our northern sorceresses.
Gotcha.
I use no glamour, true. I've come to feel a body must age, and honestly so, as nature intended, as is the order of things.
You sound much like a druid drivelling on about balance, harmony, the good that is rot.
Rather poor, their reputation, druids. Yet they're in the right in this regard, I believe. Defy nature's laws, and nothing good can come of it.
Is that also why you wear no shoes?
No. I simply like to feel the grass between my toes,
You're a
the
weirdo,
sand,
Isabel.
the mud. You must try it sometime.
I shall think on it. Thank you, Isabel. Duty calls.
Of course.
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything... Wait, what is... Oh, those are just like their little emblems. The mess hall's getting full. Actually, I should have looked at that, what it costs to increase my cap. We'll move on and then we'll check it.
The ruins still smolder.
They didn't find anything. Oh, this is where that secret is, I think. Maybe.
Brave warriors, fled so fast, didn't manage to pack. Beautiful sword. Our army showed well in the parade. It's of no real use to me. Take it if you...
Okay, we got some free wood there. Is this not... Must not be. This isn't this map here. It's not quite. It looks a little different. It's a puzzle battle. Okay, let's check out this puzzle. Couldn't loot that before the puzzle started. Nilfgaardian military superiority was so immense that even Imperial reconnaissance units posed a serious threat to Meave's modest army. Rather than retreat and wait reinforcements, Nilfgaardians decided to take the offensive. Eliminate the spotters before they escape. Okay. If a unit appears on this row, this unit becomes alerted. If alerted, move one row away from the opponent every turn on turn start. If no rows are left to move to, escape and raise the alarm. Okay. So I gotta, like, damage all units on this row by 2. Whenever a unit appears on this row, damage it by 2. Damage unit by 2. If it was destroyed, repeat this ability. This seems like we need it to be here. That might have been a bad move. Oh, this doesn't count as an enemy. Okay, never mind. That was probably a good move. And actually, I probably should put it here. I didn't realize it wouldn't alert him. Okay. Let's go this. Let's do this.
Arbalist at your command.
No, let's do this. This is gonna hit for 3.
Armor won't save.
Why did that one move?
It's gonna be a right good levy, big and beautiful.
Okay. So we didn't do it right. I think we gotta do this back row. Eliminate the spotters before they can escape. I need to get them all on the same row, and then I need to Wagenberg them, I think.
Armor won't save.
That was almost it. I think maybe I got to do it on the back row. Let's put this here. Let's put the Wagenburg here.
One bullet's all I need. Give me a target.
Let's think about this. These are going to be down at 4. This one's going to be at 2. The Wagenburg is going to hit for 3. So I need to shoot this one, I think. No, I don't. I need to shoot one of these. I don't know if this matters or not.
Ballistic, your command.
Pissing in the moat? Oh, dead.
Okay. That was, it looked like there was 2 ways. I could have done that either way there at the end. There wasn't, like, strictly one way to do that. Puzzle. From Andrew Jolka, bookkeeper, to Colonel Lucan Zorna. As instructed, the regimental treasury was transferred to the village of Yedlin, south of camp. In order to minimize the chance of enemy interception, the chest has been concealed under the bridge. I've also begun the withdrawal of supplies toward Aldersburg. May the gods watch over us both. Alright. Okie doke. I don't see any more treasure there. Okay. Still haven't found either of the treasure maps that we found. We don't know where they are, I don't think. Yeah, neither of them. Point of interest here.
Meve shook her head in disbelief as she surveyed the landscape before her. The Nilfgaardians had destroyed everything in their path. Burned farms, trampled fields, leveled orchards.
The bastards.
She hissed.
They mean to cause a famine.
When the Lyrians reached Braithwaite, a small village near Aldersburg, they saw gaunt men and women, more bone than flesh, gnawing on acorns and boot leather. The invaders had requisitioned every scrap of the village's food stores and hauled it off to their nearby camp. In strained voices, the villagers begged the Queen to help them retrieve their supplies.
Milady, Frost'll come before we know it. Felt help us. Why not a soul will live to see the thaw?
Meve looked around at the
How am I supposed to
blackened,
help 'em?
scorched village, at the walking skeletons who dwelled in it. The suffocating smoke bellowing up from the fields sent tears streaming down her face.
I'll do what I can.
Was all she said.
Tried to breathe my
She knew this was not the
seltzer
time
water.
for a rousing speech. She needed to act.
Noakes, how many channel points are you at? How many crowns you got?
Milady, milady, have mercy. We'll waste away and...
Wait, is this a different camp than the one we were at earlier? Oh, damn, it sure is. Okay. Maybe this is the map. Does that kind of look like what we're looking at? Not really. Alright, let's go see what this fight is. Looks like we're playing some Nilfgaardians.
The Lyrians reached the outer defenses of the camp where the Nilfgaardians had taken Braithwaite's food stores. Rayla delivered her report.
3 heavy infantry regiments, Nazari arbalists,
The warrior said.
and I heard neighing, so they've cavalry as well.
Meve said nothing, working it over in her head. The fate of the starving villagers weighed on her heart. But was it worth risking heavy losses to aid them?
Yes. But I'd like to update my deck first.
The Nilfgaardians keep food in storage and watch it rot while peasants perish from hunger. Will we allow this?
The Queen said, addressing her
Apparently
soldiers.
not.
Cried the soldiers.
I didn't think so.
Meve said with a smile as she drew her weapon.
Lyrians, attack!
Meve wondered whether a single Nilfgaardian felt shame for seizing food from a defenseless peasant, condemning him to starve slowly and painfully. Would he endure sleepless nights plagued by nightmares? Perhaps turn away in disgust upon seeing his own reflection in a looking glass? She had her doubts. It's a shortened battle, but otherwise it looks like it's normal. So we need Black Rayla in our opening hand. We didn't get her. So let's re-roll a couple times. Got Xavier, we don't need him. We don't need that.
Today
Ooh, we got
our
her.
swords shall taste imperial blood.
Okay.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Strengthen all allies by 1. Every turn on turn start, boost a random ally by 2 and give it 2 armor. Death Wish, destroy all palisades and boost all enemies. And hand deck and on the battlefield by 2. Oh shit, we should definitely try to kill this. That would be really good for us. Okay. I kind of want to put the Grey Rider out first. Let's try this. This might be a bad decision.
Oh. New orders? No?
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Okay.
Order!
Let's get Xavier out here.
As ordered.
Let's get a bomber out, I think. Yes.
Catch!
I think we gotta give Reynard out now.
We must trust each other.
Xavier can buff her again, so she can pull 2 more guys out. Let's do another bomber.
I smell a leak.
And let's do a... Gascon? No, let's do this Stray's Cavalry. Put it on the gate.
We'll catch 'em all!
Okay. Oh, I gotta play a card too. I should have played the Wagenberg first. Let's do... Immobile. Immobile. So these are kind of useless to Stray Slingers. Can I even play these? Oh shoot, these are gonna... I have to use this... I bet I have to use this on my own guys. This is gonna backfire really hard.
The chase is on! wolf is mine now.
I need this to die. Maybe I'll just boost my stuff.
Praise be to the great sun!
Damn. Okay, I think we kill this now. Okay. Now this should hit this castle gate, I think, 6 times. I'd probably get it pretty close to dead. Oh no! This had a lower... Why did it... Because it's a boss, maybe? Must be because it's a boss. But this is a boss. Damn this thing.
Yes.
These are kind of useless right now. I'm gonna end up hurting my own guys with these.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Oh, I can do I didn't realize that that happened. I should have been doing that a while ago. Are we ready to do this? Let's wait a turn.
El Herzer.
Nice.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
This is going pretty well. I think we won pretty hard there.
Your Grace, the battle's won. We've secured the storehouses.
Like she did a little dance with her sword in the air. That's nice. Nice touch.
Niamh managed to rout the Nilfgaardian troops and regain the stolen supplies. However, the Queen's good humor faded soon after the battle. Her soldiers began loudly demanding she not return to the village, but keep the food for her troops.
We've nigh empty bellies too, my lady. And whatever we give them, the black-clad bastards will just steal right back. Better to strengthen our own army than the enemy's.
We'll do half and half.
Easy it would have been to take offense at the soldier's words, to accuse him of greed. But his words held much merit. Niamh's army had no less need for the food than the peasants, and in war-ravaged Aedirn there were few chances to replenish their supplies. After a moment's hesitation, the Queen announced her decision.
We shall divide the food. Half we return to the peasants, half we keep for ourselves.
All right. Lots of loot there. Okay. Another point of interest. I bet the villagers are gonna be mad at us for not giving them all the food back. It's almost certainly what's about to happen.
At first, the peasants were glad to see the soldiers. But their joy quickly turned to anger when they found Meve had decided to return only half the recovered supplies.
And
you guys would have nothing if I hadn't helped.
So low! So low! Robbing good folk! Starving good folk! Ugh.
Meve refused to argue with the villagers. Yes, justice was on their side. But in times of war, justice counts for little.
Sucks to suck, people. You would have nothing if I hadn't done anything.
A thief who takes half your coin is just as much a thief as one who takes it all.
You would have nothing if it weren't for me. Instead, you have half. You ungrateful pieces of shit.
Meve's mount reared and flattened its ears, spooked for no visible cause. Trusting in animal instinct, Meve jumped to the ground and felt tremors under her boots. At first, they were faint, barely palpable. Then grew stronger and stronger.
What's going on?
Meve cried.
Why does the earth tremble?
Before anyone could respond, a scout from the forward guard let out a terrified cry. A moment later, snap trees crashed down around them, and out of the woods came a 30-foot-tall stone giant.
Gods,
whispered the queen.
What is that?
A golem.
Isbel whispered back.
Favorite servant of Nilfgaardian mages.
As if to confirm his words, soldiers marched out from behind the giant, clad in heavy black plate. Their leader, however, wore but a light tunic, and his hands glowed with a strange blue light.
Dithen Quan and Lyrian!
He shouted, giving the order to attack.
Glor and Ard Feyin!
Okay, surprise battle. Story battle, special rules, shortened battle. Oh gosh. Eliminate Albridge. The first Nilfgaardian invasion was eventually repelled due in large part to the aid of mages and sorceresses who tilted the scales in North's favor. In preparation for the next war, the Emperor devoted greater resources to Nilfgaard's own school of magic in order to diminish the Nordlings' advantage. Before long, new recruits began to appear in the Imperial Army's ranks. Recruits who stood over a dozen feet tall, served with unwavering obedience, and were made of solid rock. Okay. Uh-oh. I think we had a bug, folks. Sorry about that. Let's blame CD Projekt Red. Let me get it reopened. Here we go. Well, now that I know that fight's coming up, maybe I can change my deck a little bit first. It was like a fortuitous bug splat crash.
Hey!
Okay. Let's go over here. And let's take a look at our deck. I think what I'd like to do is increase the recruit cap. This one's really expensive. Okay, let's see what we can add in with that. We can put 25 more points in. She's 22. Sheesh. That's a lot. And I also want to put one of these in. There's 6. So let's put the Pathfinder in. I'd have to drop 3 to keep this. The field medic is 3. Let's do that. Let's try this. This is probably pretty strong. We'll see. I think that bannerman that I just added in is pretty niche, but could be really good.
Meave's mount reared and flapped before, as if to...
Okay, wish me luck, everybody. Hopefully this doesn't crash on us again. Okay, we're good. Alright, they don't have a leader. They have 3 cards in their hand. I don't see the golem yet. No cards in their deck. This is interesting. Alright, we don't want Xavier. We don't want Reynard. We probably don't want that. We need Black Rayla. So, last try. Nope. Okay. Start over. Literally don't think we can win if we don't have Black Rayla in our hand. It's just not even possible. We didn't get her. There we go. Okay. We got the Pathfinder. This is pretty good. I don't want to reroll this and get Xavier or the dog. Damn it. Interesting. Okay. Let's go Grey Rider.
Without hesitation.
My powers are yours.
Mom, break the mage's spell, and the golem's power will wane to naught.
Okay.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Getting to work.
Watch your heads!
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Oh wait, I don't want him anymore. I didn't know he couldn't attack this.
Greetings. What is it?
This was a mistake. Okay, let's try that, I guess.
We must trust each other.
it.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Okay. That was a pretty good turn. Pretty damn good turn. I need this guy to survive.
The mage! Kill the mage!
How are we gonna kill him?
Catch!
Why didn't he take the power of the golem? I guess because there needs to be a little more. Cannot target bosses. Okay. Should have checked. Okay.
We'll catch them all!
Cursed traitors.
Ha!
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
I don't know if we're gonna kill him, but I think we're in a really good spot to win. Got him.
Your Grace, it worked.
Nice. Man, the Black Rayla, like, combo is so strong. We get to bring, like, 6 cards out in one turn.
Raising her shield against the whistling rain of arrows, Neve fought her way towards the Nilfgaardian mage leading the attack. At close quarters, magic arcana would stand no chance against a well-swung blade.
Severed the aorta?
Neve roared,
Jeez.
delivering a powerful blow. Her blade severed the mage's aorta, and drowning in his own blood, he fell to the ground.
Damn.
He choked out by way of last words. Then the blue aura coming from his hands flickered out, and the stone giant thundered to the ground in pieces. When the dust of the battle had settled, the Queen ordered her men to search the Nilfgaardian camp. In the mage's tent, they found a rare instrument used to communicate at a distance, a megascope. The crystals encrusted in its brass frame were still warm, meaning it had recently been used to conduct a conversation. The burning question was, with whom?
Isbel!
Yelled the Queen. The mage
Damn, I
dutifully
wonder what would happen if we
came
didn't have
closer.
Isbel
This
here.
device. Could you activate it?
Yes, Your Grace. But are you sure?
I am. Get to work.
Isbel nodded, then began calibrating the magic device. Finally, something clicked. A light flickered on, and before Meave's eyes appeared the outline of a Nilfgaardian general.
Speak common, please. I know not your tongue.
Oh, forgive me. I thought I spoke to someone else. Good to see you in good health, Queen. Or ex-Queen, I suppose, would be the more apt title.
Instead of fretting so much over my title, give yours.
Of course. Where are my manners? Duke Adel Ebdahi, Grand Chancellor, Commander of Army Group East. I believe you've heard of me.
Of course I have. You are the coward who, instead of facing me himself, employed traitors to do his bidding.
What you call cowardice, I call diplomacy. And you must admit this diplomacy has proven quite successful.
Well,
first
yes and no.
Iria, then Rosberg, and southern Aedirn, all taken without any real losses.
We've defeated you a
Enjoy
couple
it while you
times.
can. Easy victories are short-lived.
Is that what you think? I'm afraid you're in for an unpleasant surprise.
Is that a threat?
Yeah, he doesn't need to threaten us.
No. A simple prediction. Enough of this. Why use this megascope? What is it you want?
I wanted to see the man who's butchering Aedirn. The man responsible for the deaths of thousands of women, elders and children.
Then your desire has been satisfied. It was I who gave the order to cleanse this land of unwanted elements, to prepare it for settlement, for...
Unwanted elements? Those are living folk you speak of.
If you were to look at this war in historical perspective, considering the wider geopolitical context, forget it. It's impossible for you to grasp. Farewell, Your Majesty. Or rather, till next time. For there will be a next
Looks
time.
like this sword's like
I
inside of
assure
him. I think it's just leaning against the table in the background, though.
A quiet fell over the tent. The Queen stepped outside, squinted her eyes against the glare of the burning fields, and swore to herself that when she did see Grand Chancellor Adel Ebdahi again,
he would
be a whole head shorter.
Nice. I like that. This card has been added to your army. It can be found in the command tent. Alzor's Thunder. What is this bridge? I cannot go that way. Send the scouts out, though. Okay, so we can't get over here, evidently. Oh, no, we can. It's just up here. Okay. Let's see what that card is. Damage unit by 10 and units adjacent to it by 5. Damn, this seems good. Maybe put that in for this fake Florin. Let's try that for a little while. The fake Florin's nice when I need to get rid of a specific card, but it's kind of useless otherwise. That AoE damage might be worth having. Alright, let's go.
All destroyed. As if nobody lifted a finger against the Nilfgaardians.
Take a look
King
through
surely
here.
ordered all his armies to return to Aldersburg. Took cover behind its walls.
I do not wish to dismay, but after what we saw at Rosberg...
Enough doomsaying, Gascon.
Alright, so let's go do this little puzzle and loot area. Get this loot. And then we'll come back here and do all this stuff. Ooh, what is this? I don't know, like, was that one of our maps? That was this map, okay. So it was a road. Oh, I see, it actually looks like it too. Here's the two trees, here's the rocks, here's the road. I couldn't tell on the map if this was a stream or a road. It looks like it was a road. Lucky we stumbled upon that, because I probably wouldn't have seen that otherwise. Puzzle battle. Elves used to say that the Dwan are imitators, that they're only capable of mimicking other races. There's a grain of truth in that, and it's difficult to deny the innovative nature of humans. After all, they can turn anything, absolutely anything, into a weapon. Destroy all rot tossers and cow carcasses. Do not let any cow carcasses explode on your side. What in the hell? Cow carcasses? Are these guys launching cows through the air? Whenever this unit takes damage, move to the other side of the battlefield. If this unit is on Meave's side, Meave loses the battle. Okay, so I gotta get him to the other side and then kill him in one hit, somehow. Every 2 turns on turn start, spawn a cow carcass on the opposite row. Shit. Destroy all rot tossers and carcass. No, okay. And I don't have Meave's power, which is really unfortunate. So I think I need to do... That might have been a mistake.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
That was probably a mistake. Because I probably should have just done this. This and this.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away. Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
I think that was the idea. This one wouldn't even be here if I'd done it correctly, so that was the problem.
Fishing in the moat?
Dead. I can do this time. Alright, so... We need to move them all, and then we need to kill them all.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Fishing in the moat? Oh, dead.
I think this is probably a mistake to do this. No, maybe not.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
That was probably a mistake.
Hey?
Okay.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a couple of pegs.
I think I don't hit those with this. Not sure how to make. I need to get these 3 cows on the same row.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
No, that wasn't it.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target. Thing about slings, they hide well.
Pissing in the moat? Oh, dead.
This is wrong. I don't know. This is hard. There's too many variables here. Okay. I wonder if I... Maybe I just let him spawn the rot tossers, and then I...
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Move these. Because now I can kill that whole front row.
Hey?
I think that might be it. Okay, wow. That was way easier than I was making it. Okay. Had to let them spawn that first round of guys, and then just kill everything after that. Okay. Turned out pretty good. Just took us a few minutes. What's this cat doing?
Took but 1 damned week. And the black lads were supposed to grind. Commander, onward!
Get a place for me in your ranks, Your Majesty.
I'd so like...
Nice. Free recruit. What do we have here? Lady, we found a group of farmers languishing in the barn, their skins covered in oozing sores, some horrid affliction by the look of it. They beg for coin to sate their hunger and thirst. They have no strength left to work the fields. This one, I think. Let's get our morale up. Is this bridge out right here? Looks like it is. So we can't get across there anyway, so we need to go back and do all this stuff. Yeah, so let's fast travel back to here. Here, I guess. Wait, our soldiers found a merchant at the bottom of the pitfall. He's in poor state with extensive wounds and a high fever. What shall we do with him? Our morale's already up. It's already up. Let's do this one. Ooh, what are we building? I wonder what card we're building there. Alright, we need to loop up that way. And down here. Are these Nilfgaardians?
What was that?
Meve asked Reynard, who rode beside her.
A scream. A man's, I think.
Need to investigate. Gather a few men and we ride. Quickly!
So, redeeming a shout out for me to shout out my own self? Is that what just happened? That's what it seems like just happened. Why don't I shout out you instead? Shout out to Seo for birthing and raising me and my siblings. Thanks for hanging out with us this afternoon and trying to destroy the Nilfgaardians in Aedirn.
The screaming came from a small settlement. When Meve rode up to its farmhouses, her horse reared and neighed in terror. Necrophages swarmed all around. The monsters surrounded a few Nilfgaardians who were trying, with no success, to chase them off with torches. Reynard swept his gaze over the carnage and said,
"They cannot stave them off, and their armor is too heavy for them to flee."
Yeah, so the shout-out redemption thing is like, you pay your coins, your crowns, to shout out somebody else in the chat, and I'll shout out that person. That's how that one works. So there's also, like, you can do a highlighted message, you can make me drink some water, you can make me do some push-ups or sit-ups, and then they get different from there. Okay. Save the Nilfgaardians, I guess.
Meve was uncertain at first how to act. But when she saw ghouls snatch one of the Nilfgaardians and rip him to shreds, she drew her sword.
No one deserves such a death. Not even a Nilfgaardian. Follow me!
If told at the war's outbreak Meve would one day stand in defense of Nilfgaardian troops, risking the lives of her own soldiers, she'd have given a hearty laugh, and yet the queen had now found herself in that very situation. As she looked at the ghoul's fangs, dribbling with foul spittle, she wondered whether she had made the correct decision. Whatever her conclusion, the opportunity to retreat had long passed. Yeah, Noakes is trying to get people to save up their points to 50,000 to make me drink shots of Jack Daniels. That's his plan. Whatever the conclusion, opportunity had long passed. Shortened battle, we have extra cards. Let's see what we got. Oh, these monster decks are so weird. They have tons of like... After 4 turns on turn store, duel the lowest enemy. Okay. We don't want Xavier. We don't want Reynard. Escon's fine, but we'd rather have Black Rayla.
Lower your weapons!
Nope.
We're here to rescue you!
I gotta have Black Rayla in my hand, or we basically just don't win.
Lower your weapons!
There we go.
We're here to rescue you!
Duel the lowest enemy. So I kind of need to buff them somehow. Nah, who cares?
Naturally. At once.
Who cares about them?
Well, why do you help us? You'll never take me alive!
Wow. Okay. He got a bunch of dudes out. Let's see. Let's get Xavier out.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal. This could hurt.
Company! Forward march!
Watch your heads!
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
That was a good turn. Oh, that killed a bunch of those. Nice. Oh, you can do whatever you want with your points, Sayo. They're your points. You get the points for watching, so you can do what you want with
Let
them.
the ghouls eat them, I say.
No, we're
Silence!
not gonna do that.
The Queen has made her decision.
We're gonna do this, though. Why did that one just heal? Thing just had 0 health and then it healed somehow.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Okay.
Catch!
Make love, not war.
Pretty good round. We almost killed all of the monsters. That's crazy.
It worked, Your Grace. The monsters flee.
The Lyrians and the Nilfgaardians fought the monsters side by side, a united force. But when the last necrophage fell, the soldiers immediately returned to their respective divisions. Meave's soldiers looked at the invaders askance, uncertain what would happen next. Suddenly, one of the Nilfgaardians broke ranks and fell to his knees.
Your Grace, I know you have no reason to trust us, but we are not enemies. We hail from Geso, a land Nilfgaard conquered and made its province. We did not ask to fight in this war by force. We were conscripted.
The soldier hefted his sword by the blade and handed it, hilt first, to the Queen.
We yearned for a way to desert, and we have found it. Your Grace, allow us to join your army. We long for the Empire's defeat every bit as much as you do.
Okay. I'll allow
Meave
it.
helped the kneeling soldier to his feet.
The enemy of Nilfgaard is my friend, no matter who he is or whence he hail.
The Lyrians were clearly displeased with their queen's decision. The black-clad deserters from Geso would need to earn their trust.
Okay. It's kind of a useless card, but that's alright. Oh, this might be good. I don't know about this one. Alright. Took care of that. What else we got here? We got a couple more loots. A couple more loots up this way. Our guys are upset, but fortunately there's a shrine right there. improve our morale. Okay, we got all that loot. Let's go back down. So we just got like this stuff here. Let me send out the scouts. All areas revealed, okay. Attention, in light of recent events in the Mournwood, I hereby order the following. Representatives of the elder races caught consorting with Scoia'tael should be executed without trial, together with their families and their belongings confiscated. Representatives of the elder races are forbidden to leave their dwellings after dark on penalty of lashing. Taxes for representatives of the elder races shall be increased threefold until further notice. That's pretty harsh. It's all pretty harsh.
Maeve's path took her to the village of Iconfurt. Unlike most settlements in the area, not a single human dwelled here. Instead, only elves and dwarves sat on its porches and stared at the passing Lyrians with clear aversion. Not a single greeting was extended to their allies in arms. Not a single peddler tried to hawk their wares. The only sound was that of snapping shutters and slamming doors.
Something's amiss,
Rayla said, furrowing her brow.
Order a halt, my lady, and give me a moment to look around.
Okay. You have a quarter of an hour,
Maeve said as she dismounted.
and not a moment more.
The Queen sat in the shade of a large pear tree. She shut her eyes and listened to the chirping of crickets in the grass, savoring a rare moment of relaxation. But the calm did not last. Within moments, one of her scouts returned, a certain Sergeant Niedermere. Tears streamed down his weathered, scar-pocked face.
Lady, come with us, please. You'll need to see this for yourself.
The sergeant led her to the still smouldering remains of a mill. Her soldiers were picking things out from the ashes. When she got closer, she realized in horror they were human skulls. Some no larger than apples.
Tell the villagers to gather by the well,
The Queen said in a strained voice.
or be executed.
The elves and dwarves kill all the humans?
The elves and dwarves attempted no denials. They admitted Eldain and his Scoia'tael had helped them round up all the humans in their village, march them into the mill, then set it aflame.
They stole our lands. They filed our names, beat us, murdered us in bloodthirsty pogroms.
Shouted one of the dwarves.
They had it coming to them. Got their comeuppance, I'd say.
Maeve was no stranger to the cruelty of war, but the enormous evil she found in Iconfurt overwhelmed her. She felt a terrible weight on her chest, found it hard to draw breath, and her head spun. She felt she could hear the cries of humans being burned alive.
Ma'am,
whispered Reynard.
You must pronounce something.
Or simply turn the matter over to me, Your Grace.
Rayla interrupted.
I know what to do.
I'm not doing that one. She's just gonna murder everything.
You know what you deserve.
Maeve said.
But my soldiers are neither murderers nor executioners, and you are not my subjects. So I shall have you escorted to Rosberg. Let the authorities there mete out justice. With a noose, I hope.
The Queen chose a dozen soldiers and tasked them with seeing the non-humans of Iconfurt tried by an Aedirnian judge. In doing so, she weakened her forces, but saved herself and her Lyrians from having to carry out a bloody sentence by their own hand.
Okay. Probably the best case scenario there. Why did we lose morale for that? Is that all that's over here? I still haven't found this, wherever the hell this is. I wonder wonder if I missed it. Oh shoot, it's right here. That's gotta be it. Okay. Let's go there. Let's go get that. We'll come back. I must have run right by this the first time. How do I get over there? Oh, I didn't run by it. It's just hidden over here. Okay.
Huntsman's away from hearth and home. Watch out for the acromantula. Mighty fine pumpkin hat. Mighty fine mighty fine.
Okay, he ain't got nothing else to say to us? I guess that's it. Let me send out the scouts over here. Nothing to see. Okay. Can we fast travel without being at a signpost? Because we are ready to go here. Yes, okay. Alright, we've got... looks like a fight. Morale's so low. I wonder if I can go do all this stuff and then come back to this battle. Let me try that. Maybe we'll be able to get our morale a little higher before we fight the Nilfgaardians there.
Coming across a small brook, Meve ordered her soldiers to replenish their water supplies. When they returned, it was with empty water skins and troubled expressions.
Milady, the water tastes of blood. Not like black pudding, mind, but rancid, filthy.
Meve had no choice but to march on. She gulped dryly and wondered how to interpret this strange event. An omen, perhaps? A warning from the gods? She soon learned the truth. Following the brook upstream, the Lyrians arrived at a small pool. Bobbing on its surface were dozens of corpses. A young woman caught Meve's gaze, her long hair spread delicately atop the water, wide-open eyes reflecting the sky, a fine nose peppered with freckles, and a gaping wound slashed across her throat.
We shall stop here,
The Queen said calmly.
and give these souls a proper burial. Reynard, send scouts. Tell them they are not to return until they ascertain what has happened here.
When the scouts returned a while later, they brought with them a barefooted peasant they'd found hiding in the woods. They claimed he hailed from Horton, a nearby village, the village whose inhabitants had been murdered.
Them black-clad wretches stormed the village, milady. The devil free gave at the fore. Rounded us right up, took us down to the lake. Whole village, mind. They'd chop, and splosh, splosh. 'Twas I alone gave him the slip.
Meve listened to the man's tale, then placed him in the care of her medics and ordered the Lyrians to break camp. She rode at the head of their column, Reynard at her side, her knuckles gripped white on the reins.
Do we know where this Frigef is stationed?
Our riders report he's pitched camp to the east.
Then let's
killed all.
Pay him a call.
Like Rosberg. My lady, please. Make them pay.
Milka, Bezrad, Chris could have run for help, I know. What now? Milady, buried our valuables for the Blackclads came. In the wood, near a big boulder. Got a bit of charcoal?
Nice. Okay, in the woods near a boulder. And some kind of column thing. Is that nearby me now, or is that back the way we came? fresh grave not far from the village is engraving an Nilfgaardian. Seems the invader was laid to rest here. Judging by the tributes left, he must have been someone important. The Horton slaughter still has our soldiers living and they wish to destroy the grave. Yes, I think so, because we need the morale boost. Okay. Wouldn't necessarily normally do that, but we needed the morale boost. Where'd this guy bury his family's belongings? I don't know. Alright. My guess is he did it, like, up here. Oh, wait, can I go this way? No, there's X, it's just X's right here, so I don't think I can go up there. Oh, wait, I can go here, though, it looks like. No? Okay. Alright, let's go do the fight then. I'm not sure where that map is supposed to be taking me.
The Lyrians had no trouble finding Vrigev's camp. It was the size of a sprawling town. Niamh stopped her caravan and called for a council. The first to speak was Reynard.
Seems our scouts were both right and wrong, Your Grace. They did pinpoint General Vrigef, the Butcher of Horton. Unfortunately, they underestimated his detachment. It is much larger and better armed than our own.
I don't know, our own is pretty sweet.
That changes nothing.
Niamh said, forestalling all protest.
If I leave him unpunished, without so much as an attempt, I shall never be able to face my reflection again.
That's right.
We must attack.
Reynard bowed and passed the order to the Lyrians. Later that same day, Niamh and Vrigev's forces stood face to face on the field of battle.
Special rules shorten battle. The Niamh expected General Vrigev's countenance to parallel his villainy. She imagined a face disfigured with scars, yellow teeth, and a sinister eye patch covering a hollow socket. Instead, she bore witness to a distinguished gentleman for his meticulous trimmed beard. He appeared to her rather, well, normal. Eliminate the general or defeat the army. Okay. No hero power for them. After an ally is destroyed, move to its position. And we need to kill the gate. Okay. We need Black Rayla.
Vrigef! It's time you pay for your crimes!
Need to get Black Rayla or else we don't win. So, hopefully we get her while we're re-rolling here. This is like the exact hand that I want, except I want Black Rayla too. Right here. Nope. 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 Nope.
Come out, Vrigef! It's time you pay for your crimes! It's time you pay for your crimes!
I wish you could just start with, like choose 3 of your units that you get to start with every time, no matter what. Okay, we got her. Thank goodness. Let's see. Grey Rider's good. We don't need the Alchemist. This is kind of ideal. This is like exactly what I want. I think we just... I think I might change is this. And just pull both fire units from here. Let's try that.
Come out, Frigef!
Ended up
It's
with the bomber
time you
anyway.
pay for your crimes!
Okay. Let's get the Grey Rider out.
Yes?
You are dogs!
There!
Why did this just get a buff? Why did it just get a buffed? Why did this just get a... What like, what is even happening? Oh, this buffed it. Okay. About to lose my mind.
Oh, so then, no other way.
It's not usually how that works. Usually, Knickers gets played here, and then he jumps on this side of Knickers. I don't know why it went that way this time. That's interesting.
Life is mine now.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal. I smell a leak.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
You mad? Don't say that!
Wait, you're serious?
The chase is on!
Wise choice.
Horsens.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Hail Capsa!
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
It's a tough fight. I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill him, unfortunately. Just got so much health.
It's not too late to walk away.
This could hurt.
Killed the gate. That's great. It's gonna buff all of our guys. Yes. We're way ahead now. Crushed him. There's not a chance he can win from here. I don't think. Yeah, we're good. Get wrecked.
The Lyrians won the day, despite their foe's distinct advantage. Historians later ascribed Meave's victory to her light troops' superior maneuverability in the difficult terrain compared to the plate-clad Nilfgaardians.
Or we were
But if
just
you ask
badasses.
me, that wasn't it at all. A storm of fury had been quietly gathering in the Lyrians' hearts, a squall of rage stoked by the Nilfgaardians' unparalleled cruelty towards the conquered. And no one embodied this barbarism more perfectly than General Frigga.
Frigga.
Meave's men were ready to sacrifice anything to see him punished. They dragged the defeated general before Meave. The Queen wished to learn why he'd ordered the execution of an entire village. How the Nilfgaardians could possibly justify such a crime.
2 weeks prior, I'd sent a detachment to Horton to procure feed. Captain Gaynor commanded it. While he was verifying their grain stores, they barricaded him in the barn and put it to flame.
The Queen listened to the general's story, her face a mask, betraying nothing.
Murdered.
Yep,
One man
seems
was
like
murdered.
An overreaction.
Frigga raised his eyes to Meave's.
Oh, his son.
The Queen was surprised to see them wet with tears.
Yes, my lady. My son.
The general's simple words bore pain, grief, and a thirst for revenge that would never be slaked. The Queen had to decide what to do with Frigga. No doubt the general had earned punishment, the harshest possible at that. Yet, such a weighty personage could fetch a hefty ransom, and Meave's army desperately needed the gold.
We're okay on gold. Execute
My
him.
father taught me to respect the generals of my enemies. That even in captivity, their arms should not be taken from them. Their guards should greet them in salute.
The Queen said.
But you, Frigga, you are no general. Merely a cutthroat dressed as one. You shall die like the good folk of Horton. Quickly. Summarily.
Frigga received the Queen's decision with sang-froid.
Oh, it was good for our morale.
He neither struggled nor begged for mercy. He simply laid his head on the trunk. A short moment later, it rolled onto the ground to the Lyrians' deafening applause.
Okay. Alright, we'll take that, and we'll take that, and we'll take all this stuff, and this, and we got a ton of money now. Make sure that's everything around us here. There's one more somewhere. Ah, the stack of wood. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Had to sneeze. We got something right over here. And something right over here. Okay. No, we're still kind of looking for that... Wherever that guy said he hid his family's money. Shouldn't that be nearby? Like, he was in this town. like some kind of stone column. Am I just not seeing it? Can I get up here? No. Well, our morale's high, so we can go fight these other guys over here now. But where the heck is this guy saying that he hid his stuff?
What now? Milka? What now?
This is the guy. That's the guy who told us that he hid his stuff in the woods. But, like, where did he hide it in the woods? I don't know. I don't know where he hid it. We'll have to see if we run into it later, I guess. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. It would seem like he would have hit it by his town, by his house. Readying herself for her next clash with Nilfgaardian forces, Meve recalled lessons she received as a young girl about the continent's geography. My young lady, the Nilfgaardian Empire's domain is large enough to contain the kingdom of Lyria not once, not twice, but 30 times over, her tutor once explained. 30, the queen sighed? How can I hope to defeat this colossus? Is such a feat even possible? Oh, standard battle. Okay. Standard battles are interesting because I have like one combo. And it's Black Rayla, so I don't want to, you know, blow my load too quickly. Black Rayla. I gotta start.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
101, 102, 103.
Damage an enemy by the number... Get the hell out of here. Damage an enemy by the number of your allied units.
Naturally. Upwards.
I think we slowly make the Black Rayla play.
152, 154.
Or maybe we...
Target.
Let's do that.
Life is mine now.
You'll never take me alive!
See, it did that order that time. I don't know why.
A highly curious case.
Well, I guess I'm going to use Black Rayla's ability since I got her on the board. I don't really have a good choice.
Fear not! We shall achieve our goal!
overload it though, because then he'll just pass. So I think I gotta play a card.
You mad? Don't shake that!
There it is. That sucks. I guess I need the decoy card in my hand. I gotta pass, because I just can't. I can't burn all my cards using Black Rayla there, unfortunately.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
That was a waste, wasn't it? These are just about to get a buff.
Grotto dum anime est, spes est.
Greetings. What is it?
Hey?
Wise choice.
I think I gotta pass. Oh wait, this resets at the beginning of every round? I didn't know that. I didn't know the scepter reset at the beginning of every round. I would have used it last time. I would have used it this time too. Okay. Alright, comes down to this. It's not looking awesome for us.
Ordered!
We are not in great shape. Not in great shape. Let's... I think I need to get him down.
Sod it.
So I can
Sod it all.
draw cards. What? No! What the hell? Why did he have 3 charges? I don't understand sometimes. See ya, Saya. Thanks for watching. What were those crossed swords? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I missed when you asked that. Oh my god. Okay. gotta get rid of their armor. Oh man, I killed that guy instead of these. Less than ideal.
Elhurter.
We'll catch them all! Yes. Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Okay, we got rid of the armor. That's good. Damage the lowest enemy unit by 2. Repeat until charges are depleted. So I think I could kill those, right? That was the wrong... Yeah, why did it attack that one? I don't understand why that one was the one that got attacked.
It's not too late to walk away.
Elhurter.
Nice, we got 2 of them out of his hand. That was helpful.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
So he's out of... He's out of stuff, and there's nothing he can do. Set unit's power equal to the unit on its left.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Can't do that to himself? Okay. Alright, we win. It's tougher than I expected it to be, but we pulled it out. We pulled it out. Okay. Good job. From Sergeant Mwawer Gleif. Commander of Army Group East. Your Excellency, your orders have been fulfilled. We requisitioned over 30 head of cattle from the local population, slaughtered them, and left them under the sun. Once the carcasses have reached the appropriate level of rot, as determined by the medics of Vicovaro, they shall be sent to the front for the artillery division. That's just, like, brutal. Okay. We are almost to quest spot. Did a couple of things to get here. I need to stay this way. There's a puzzle battle. Let's go do this stuff first.
Meave's Lyrians were traversing a wood when they heard the loud, drawn-out blast of a horn.
One of our scouts?
The Queen asked, clearly perplexed. She turned in her saddle to face Reynard, who shook his head.
Strange. Gascon, appoint a few of your strays. Ones who know how to blend in. Have them sniff out who blows that horn. And why.
The scouts returned a short while later with their report. Soldiers had pitched camp in a nearby meadow. They wore Aedirnian uniforms, cut by sashes bearing a golden sun. They addressed their leader, as Fulberson.
Know the name.
Rayla said.
Fulberson went over to the enemy first day of the war, took his whole division with him.
What a jerk.
Your Grace, a chance like this won't come again. Let's teach the traitors a lesson.
Okay.
We must send a strong signal. One all the North will hear. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Announced the Queen.
Whoever collaborates with the invader shall pay with his head. Prepare to attack.
Rayla nodded, clearly pleased. The Lyrians surrounded the meadow marked by their scouts. Moments later, a flaming arrow pierced the sky, giving the signal to attack.
Falbeson was not the sole traitor in the north. Many of the land's wealthiest allied with the Empire, bribed by the promise of riches and privilege, and sometimes under duress. They had struggled to discern whether the kings themselves were striking deals with the invaders. Henselt of Kedwin, Foltest of Temeria, and it did appear after all that the longer the war dragged on, the less resistance Nilfgaard seemed to encounter. Reduce the retreat timer to 0. We'll see what the heck that means. Reduce this artifact's timer by 1 for every unit played from the opponent's hand. When the timer reaches 0, Count Falbeson escapes and Meve wins the battle. Oh, so he escapes regardless. I don't have a choice. We got Black Rayla. We don't really need anything else, because we're going to get tons of units out with Black Rayla, like, immediately. There's a bomber. Let's get rid of him. That's fine. Why not? Sure.
Is that Queen Meve? To arms!
152, 154.
Okay. So let's run her out.
Us or them, no other way!
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Getting to work.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Discipline shall bring us victory!
As you command.
This could hurt.
New orders? No?
This man has suffered much.
Oh, played from the opponent's hand. I didn't read that correctly. Okay.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Already down to 3.
Order!
Should reduce it to 1. Now we just need to hit it again somehow. We can hit it with this. No, we can't. But we can kill the guard, maybe? Falbeson guard.
We'll catch them all!
Oh, they have immune right now.
don't like this.
Mercy, your grace. We surrender.
Okay. Got him.
The traitors, perhaps used to fighting unsuspecting foes, stood no chance against the determined Lyrian attack. At its conclusion, Meave personally knocked Fulberson off his mount, then tore off his visor. The face she saw evoked more sympathy than hatred. Fulberson was an old, sickly man, his skin pale and blemished. With great difficulty, he pulled himself up on his knees, then extended a shaky hand in pleading.
Your grace, have mercy. The Nilfgaardians forced me to treason. They threatened torture.
Meave felt her soldiers' eyes on her. They awaited her decision.
You're old. Should have just died.
How would she treat this traitor? Would she really execute him as a warning to others?
Can we take him to his king? I guess we'll show mercy. We're merciful people
I
after
hereby
all.
dissolve your division, Falberson. And you, surrender your sword and be on your way.
The traitor threw himself at the Queen's feet.
You've shown mercy befitting a truly great ruler, your grace. 1,000 thanks. To the west of here lie my lands. Visit me. I shall throw a sumptuous feast in your honor and provide a generous donation to your fight against our common foe.
Meave ordered Fulberson to stand. Her Lyrians reluctantly stepped out of the departing traitor's way. When he passed Black Rayla, she spat at his feet.
Okay. Where his lands are west of here? Or did he say east of here? Guess I should have paid attention. I think he said west. But like, where? The hell was he talking about? Did he say east? I don't think there's anything to the west, so... yeah, no reason to go over there. All that ship's on fire. He must have said east.
Meave and her Lyrians arrived at Fulberson's lands, home of the traitor she had let live. He greeted the Queen with full honors. In ceremonial garb, a platter of bread and salt held aloft.
Your grace, 'tis an honor to welcome you to my humble abode. Please, come inside. A fattened piglet already turns on the spit. Soon I shall fetch my best wines from the cellar.
Meave, having lived on nothing but salt pork and gruel for weeks, was tempted to accept the offer. Black Rayla, however, was strongly against it.
Ma'am, forgive my insolence, but to eat from a traitor's table is foolish. Don't do it.
Yeah, he probably poisoned it.
Heeding Rayla's plea, the Queen declined Fulberson's invitation. Clearly saddened, he escorted the Queen to the bounds of his estate.
I thank you once more, your grace,
he said, bending to kiss her hand.
And I swear from now on, I shall support the North as best I can.
Meave nodded, then went on her way. She wondered whether the old man would keep his word, or, as soon as the Lyrians disappeared over the horizon, once again don an imperial crested sash.
Probably. Is that it?
'Tis a great... From here on, by dawning, 'tis a great...
Okay. I don't know where this survivor's map is. Haven't seen anything that looks quite like that. But we've got a puzzle battle, and some loot, and a point of interest, and a couple more things, and we we've made it to the quest zone. Let's see what this is. Rotting, unburied bodies invite not only flesh-hungry beasts, but also pestilence. From monstrous scavengers, one can flee or fight back. Yet what defense is there against an invisible enemy, when even air and water pose risk of slow, painful death? Remove all corpses from the board. Okay. See how tricky this one is. The last puzzle battle was pretty tricky. Whoa! Damage adjacent allies by 3. Okay. That might have been a mistake.
One boat's all I need.
Oh wait, this boosts an ally. Alright, we gotta start over.
One boat's all I need. Give me a target.
Okay.
Arbalist at your command. Armor won't save them. One boat's all I need. Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
Okay, that didn't work. Damage a random enemy nearest to self by 2. Let me see what this, if this hits this guy. So why did it hit this row, nearest to self? I don't understand the loyal things at all. I think it's just random on the other side. Oh, I guess these are considered allies. Ah, okay.
Arbalist at your command. Armor won't serve.
Shoot, that didn't clear the row.
One bolt.
This is going very poorly. Okay.
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
Okay. Now... Oh, I should probably be using this every turn, huh? Oh, it has a 3-thing cooldown. Okay, that was a bad idea.
Armor won't save. One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
Feels like there's a lot of luck involved.
Arbalist at your command. Armor won't serve.
Okay. I'm not sure. Let's see. Cooldown is 3. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 turns. So I can only use it twice. So...
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
Okay. So I gotta use this now. Maybe I can use it 3 times? I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe I should have used it earlier. Alright, now this is just kind of like
Armor won't say.
a crapshoot, I feel like.
One bolt's all I need. Give me a target.
No, damn it.
Ballista, your command. Armor won't serve.
I got really close that time. Let me see if I can do it without using her power. Maybe the power's just messing me up.
Give me a target. Ballista, your command.
Okay.
Armor won't save. One bolt's all I need. Give me a target. Ballista, your command. Armor won't serve.
Here's the random bit. I think this will work. Yeah. Nice. Alright, we did it. That one was a little tricky. Little tricky. This card's we got a skull card. Whatever the hell that is. Aedirnians retreated with haste, abandoning their tents, supplies, and even some of their equipment. We found something in the commander's quarters. I've no doubt you'll know what to do with it. Let's do that for sure. Artifact compression. Okay. So we got 2 new artifacts just now. We got a bunch of money. Got a couple more things to get.
As Meve passed the city of Harmelin, one of the peasants she'd saved from Nilfgaardian captivity requested an audience.
Be taking leave of you here, milady. Folk from our parts lives in Harmelin. We'll manage. But, milady, we thank you for taking pity on us, time and again.
Bone talisman.
We've nothing, milady, or nears enough. Black-clad bastards took all's worth taking. Except in this. Amulet. Been in my family for ages, kept us from harm. May it do the same for you.
Meve wanted to say she did not believe in peasant superstitions, but when she took the ivory pendant in hand, she felt a curious warmth from it. The peasant bowed, then joined the others as they trod off towards Harmelin.
Okay. The only thing we didn't find is that map, I think. Majesty, the town is indeed deserted, but the prisoners remain shackled in the dungeons beneath the courthouse. The Aedirnians must have forgotten them during their retreat. What should be done with them? We could use them to bolster our forces, though I have an inkling they may not prove the most disciplined recruits. Our morale's pretty low anyway, so this won't really affect us, so let's just do that.
We're safe, Hein. You've twice shown us this pendant. This pendant.
Alright, and I think that is... We're at the quest place now. Only thing I didn't find, I think, is that treasure map. And I don't know where the heck that is, because that guy was up here, and we looked all around this stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know where he hit it. Okay, we're gonna call it a day right there, and we'll pick this up next Thursday. We've got a big battle ahead of us, and we've got a lot done today. Thanks for watching, everybody out there. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna play Sunless Skies tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching. Bye.